Hi traders, welcome back to my channel Binary Queen. Today I'm going to trade only in one currency pair, and that is CHF JPY. Now I know that you're thinking the payout of this pair isn't the best compared to others, but hear me out. This chart is beautifully respecting price action and the candlestick are moving exactly the way I love to trade. Plus it's Sunday market, which means conditions that can get tricky, and I'm not here to take unnecessary risks. I would rather be precise, focused and profitable. So if you're ready to see how I break down pure candlestick psychology on a clean, disciplined chart, then stay with me and let's dive in. So guys, I'm going to take a call entry trade right after this candle. Why? Because this particular green candle is a strong, healthy green candle which has made a breakout of my level, which is one of the strongest, and now the next target of the market would be this green line. Also there's a fair value gap going on, which I'll mark it with a rectangular box. We have to pay attention to that particular zone, because if market comes and tap onto that area, I'm going to take a reversal trade. Though the market is trendy and making a lot of green candles, but I will stick to my analysis and I'm going to take a reversal trade right after the candle tapping onto our fair value gap, which will act as a very strong supply zone. Just as I anticipated, this trade is going in our favor, and this is a beautiful green healthy candle. But this market cannot trick me, because I have already marked my level of fair value gap, which will act as a very strong supply zone. And on the left hand side there are multiple red candles, and in between that candles I have already marked my supply zone. And right after this green candle I'm going for a put entry trade back to back on the same chart, and I know this is surely going to be a winning trade as well. You see there's a fair value gap. I have made a separate video on fair value gap and how it works. It will only work once, and right after this green candle I have placed my put entry trade, and this should be a winning trade as well. If you see the green candle which was formed before that green candle, there was a spinning top which has showed me that buyer's strength are weakening, and after tapping onto that fair value gap, one reversal is inevitable. Okay, which is why I'm taking a put entry, and look at that, this is a beautiful trade. And after this red candle I will be taking my call entry, because the target of the market is yet to be fulfilled, and I will be taking call entry after winning this trade. Also, side by side we have to analyze the candlestick reaction as well. If this red candle completely engulfs or fulfill our green candle, that would be a plus point. However, in this kind of market, you see the red candle, it doesn't have any lower wick but only upper wick. That is not a very strong red candle. If the red candle had longer lower wick, then there would have possibility of one more red candle to be formed. But according to my candlestick psychology and target of the market, there needs to be a green candle back to back. Okay, which is why I've taken a call entry trade right after my reversal trade on the same chart. And look at that, this is a beautiful trade now breaking out of our level, and this is a sure shot winning trade as well. So guys, like this you can take trade. Now if you analyze the green candle, this is a very strong green candle, because it doesn't have any lower wick but only upper wick, fulfilling our target and engulfing the previous red candle. In this kind of situation there's one more red candle to be formed, but looking at the candlestick psychology and candlestick reaction together, I will be taking my call entry trade one more time. Let me place my call entry trade back to back on the same chart, and I am 100% sure that this candle is also going to be a green one, because the previous green candle, this one, it doesn't have any lower wick but only upper wick, showing me a pure strength of buyers. And there is no fair value gap, there is no supply zone whatsoever, and there is no immediate resistance zone here. So there's only buyers pressure. So until and unless I get the weakness of buyers in my candles, and if there is no strong SNR, I will be going with continuation, because the candlestick are moving similarly in this particular chart, which is why I'm taking my call entry back to back right after the strong green candle. Okay, and also you see here I've drawn a level. Now if this candle crosses above the wick of the previous green candle, that would be considered as double tailless candle, and I will be taking call entry. But if it doesn't, then I will be placing my reversal trade, because this is not a continuation trade. You see the body of this green candle, if this closed above the wick of the previous green candle, I would have taken a continuation trade, but this didn't happen, which is why I'm taking a reversal trade right after this green candle. Let's see how this trade goes on. I'm getting a very strong rejection from the upside. According to my analysis, this should be a red candle, because if I apply candlestick psychology, target of the market, that is FFLL, this particular candle should be a red one. But if it doesn't, then I will go with my one-step martingale, and that would be 100% winning trade. So you have to notice something very important. I have only placed one trade looking from both of the angles, and you see this candle is a very big healthy candle, but this is just a trick. You have to understand, OTC market gives us 1 and 2 error candle in every chart. So we will stick to my analysis, and I'm going multiple put entry trade along with my marginal entry as well. And now this should be a winning trade. This candle, this particular candle, is definitely going to be a red one. Let me place some more marginal entry trade for that marginal safety. And now I'm 100% sure that this should be a red candle. If you stick to your analysis and if you stick to your money management, no matter what, at the end you will win. Okay, and look at that. This is a beautiful trade, just like I anticipated, and this trade is going in our favor. Even if you place your martingale trade, you have to be confident that the next candle is definitely going to be a red one, which I did. And look at that. This is a beautiful trade, high quality trade setup. I have taken multiple trades on the same chart, and this is going to be my last trade of the day, and this is winning trade. Even if I lost 2 trade, I recovered my losses with one-step martingale because I was sure about my analysis, and I booked good profit. Now, if I have to explain you with a screenshot, I will show you why I've placed my put entry. You see this candle, and if you see, this candle did not closed above the wick of the green candle. Okay, so according to my analysis, the next candle should have had a red one because it has already fulfilled the target, the left leg, and there was no continuation pattern was going on, which is why I've placed my put entry. And I was sure that even if I lost one trade, the next is definitely going to be a red one. And like this, you can take your trades confidently. And one more thing to notice here, on the left hand side there's one fair value gap which will also act as a major supply zone, which is why I was very sure about my one-step martingale trade, and likewise market respected that level. Okay, so guys, I hope you like this video, and I hope this video will add value to your trading journey. If you are not yet in my Telegram channel, the link is mentioned in the description box below. You can go and check that out. And yes, if you want to trade along with me, with my team members, all you have to do is create a Quotex account using my link. Minimum deposit is only $30, and send me your trader ID once it is done. Okay, I'll come back with next powerful video. Until then, keep learning and happy trading, guys.